A very good morning to all students. Today we have studied about the chapter 12th of chemistry, which is aldehyde, ketones and carboxylic acid. In this video we have studied about the oxidation and reduction reaction of aldehydes and ketones. Now in oxidation reaction we have studied about the oxidation of aldehydes and ketones by using HNO3, that is nitric acid, KMnO4, that is potassium permanganate, and K2Cr2, that is potassium dichromate. In reduction reaction we are studied about the Clemmensen reduction reaction and Wolff-Kishner reduction reaction, and next one is the electrophilic substitution reaction. Now see how this reaction has to be takes place. Now first one is the oxidation of aldehydes and ketones by the dilute HNO3, KMnO4 and K2Cr2O7. Now first of all we see what is meant by the oxidation. Oxidation is nothing but the addition of oxygen atom. As we know that the general formula for aldehyde is RCHO. When it undergoes the oxidation reaction, one oxygen atom has to be attached into the aldehyde, and then aldehyde is converted into the carboxylic acid. For this we require the oxidizing agent, and we use the different oxidizing agent like the dilute HNO3, that is nitric acid, KMnO4, that is potassium permanganate, and potassium or sodium or potassium dichromate, that is K2Cr2O7 in acidic medium, that is dilute H2SO4, in which aldehyde is converted into the carboxylic acid, and this reaction has to be take place very easily and there is no loss of any carbon atom. Now but in case of ketones, it is found that in ketone there is presence of the C double bond O C group, that is there is no presence of the free hydrogen atom, due to which ketones can be resist the oxidation due to the strong C double bond O C bond, and they are oxidized by the strong oxidizing agent. Here we use the strong oxidizing agent like the CrO3, alkaline KMnO4 or the hot concentrate nitric acid to a mixture of the carboxylic acid having the less number of the carbon atoms than the starting ketone. म्हणजेच स्टार्टिंग कीटोनमध्ये जर 5 कार्बन ॲटम असेल, त्याच्यापासून आपल्याला जर ॲसिड मिळाला कार्बोक्सिलिक ॲसिड, तर त्या ठिकाणी आपल्याला एक कार्बन ॲटम कमी मिळेल, म्हणजेच तिथे 4 कार्बन ॲटम जे असेल ते प्रेझेंट राहणार आहे. Thus the oxidation of ketone is accompanied by the breaking of the carbon-carbon bond. Now see how this reaction has to be takes place. This is the general formula for ketone, which is RC double bond O R. When it undergoes the oxidation reaction, it can be used the carboxylic acid. Here one carbon atom less than the ketone. Now this is the formula for the acetone, that is CH3C double bond O CH3. Here 3 carbon atom. When it undergoes the oxidation, it contains the acetic acid, that is 1 carbon atom less as compared to the starting ketone, that is 2 carbon atom CH3 COOH. Now here 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon atom, that is butane 2ONe undergoes the oxidation reaction. It can be used the acid. Here the 3 carbon atom, that is 1 carbon atom less than the starting ketone. Now next one is the reduction reaction. In reduction reaction, reduction means the addition of hydrogen atom. We have to study about the 2 reduction reaction. One is the Clemmensen reduction reaction and second one is the Wolff-Kishner reduction reaction. Now see how this reaction has to be takes place. The carbonyl group of aldehydes and ketones, carbonyl group means C double bond O group, is reduced to the methylene group. In short, reduction means addition of hydrogen atoms, that is C double bond O carbonyl group is converted into the CH2 group. On treatment with the zinc amalgam, that is ZnHg, and concentrated hydrochloric acid, that is HCl, which is nothing but the Clemmensen reduction reaction, or hydrazine. Hydrazine means NH2NH2, which is followed by heating with the sodium or potassium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide means NaOH, potassium hydroxide means KOH. In high boiling solvent like the ethylene glycol means CH2CH2, which is nothing but the Wolff-Kishner reduction reaction. Glycol means it is there is presence of the alcohol CH2OH CH2OH. In both the reaction, oxygen is replaced by the 2 hydrogen atom. Here this oxygen is replaced by the 2 hydrogen atom. Double bond is converted into the single bond, and so the carbonyl group is converted into the CH2 group. Now first one is nothing but the Clemmensen reduction reaction. In Clemmensen reduction reaction, the carbonyl group of aldehydes and ketone is converted into the methylene group, and for this we use the zinc amalgam and concentric HCl. Here this oxygen of carbonyl group is reacts with the 2 hydrogen atom and water molecule has to be eliminated, and remaining 2 hydrogen atom has to be attached here, and there is the conversion into the methylene group. Now let us take for their example. This is the ketone, that is CH3 C double bond O CH3. When it undergoes the reduction reaction in presence of the zinc amalgam and concentric HCl, here this oxygen reacts with 2 hydrogen atom. Water molecule has to be eliminated. Now the remaining 2 hydrogen atom has to be attached here, and there is the formation of CH3 CH2 CH3, that is 3 carbon atoms, that is propane has to be formed. Now next one is the aldehyde, that is 1 2 3 carbon atom means propanol. When it undergoes the reaction of the zinc amalgam and concentric HCl, there is a reduction has to be takes place. This O reacts with hydrogen, water molecule has to be attached, liberated, and we get the CH3 CH2 CH3, that is propane has to be formed. Now in case of the Wolff-Kishner reaction, the reaction has to be takes place by using the NH2, that is hydrazine, and then it has to be heated with the either NaOH or KOH by using with the high boiling solvent like the ethylene glycol, that is CH2OH CH2OH. In this case, the carbonyl group in aldehydes and ketones, here this O is reacts with this hydrogen, that is water molecule has to be eliminated, and remaining group has to be attached, that is C double bond and NH2, that is hydrazine has to be formed. And next in second step, when it reacts with the KOH in ethylene glycol, this N2 has to be removed and we get the methylene group. For example, this is the example for the alkane, that is propanol, 3 carbon atom C2H5CHO. Here at first reaction, that is when it reacts with the hydrazine, then at this stage H2 and O reacts, water molecule has to be removed, and there is the formation of the C2H5CH double bond and NH2, that is hydrazine has to be get. And in second case, that is reaction with KOH in ethylene glycol, this N2 has to be removed and we get the remaining product, that is propane, that is 3 carbon atom has to be there. Now this is the ethyl phenyl ketone. Same trend has to be followed, that is in first step this H2 reacts with oxygen, water molecule has to be removed, and then remaining group has to be attached, that is in ethyl phenyl ketone we get the hydrazine, that is C double bond and NH2. And in second case, when it reacts with the KOH and ethylene glycol, this N2 has to be removed and remaining group has to be attached, that is in benzene CH2 C2H5 has to be attached, that is it is the N-propyl benzene. In Wolff-Kishner reduction reaction, it is used to synthesize the straight chain alkene substituted benzene, which is not possible by the Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction. In short, Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction मध्ये सुद्धा आपल्याला CH2 ग्रुप मिळते, पण त्याच्यामध्ये स्ट्रेट चेन कंपाउंड्स फॉर्म होत नाही, जे आपल्याला वुल्फ-किश्नर रिडक्शन रिएक्शन मध्ये मिळत असते. नेक्स्ट वन इज द इलेक्ट्रोफिलिक सबस्टिट्यूशन रिएक्शन. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी सी व्हॉट इज मीन बाय सबस्टिट्यूशन रिएक्शन. सबस्टिट्यूट म्हणजे एका ठिकाणी दुसरा ग्रुप जो आहे तो त्या ठिकाणी त्याला सबस्टिट्यूट करतो, त्या ठिकाणी तो त्याला रिप्लेस करतो, त्या ठिकाणी तो येत असतो. त्याची डेफिनेशन आहे रिएक्शन इन विच द फंक्शनल ग्रुप ऑफ वन केमिकल कंपाउंड इज सबस्टिट्यूटेड बाय द अनादर ग्रुप. म्हणजे एका फंक्शनल ग्रुपला दुसऱ्या फंक्शनल ग्रुपने ज्यावेळी सबस्टिट्यूट केला, किंवा इट इज द केमिकल रिएक्शन इन विच इन्वॉल्व्स द रिप्लेसमेंट ऑफ वन ॲटम और अ मॉलिक्यूल ऑफ कंपाउंड विथ द अनादर ॲटम और मॉलिक्यूल. एखादा आपण म्हणू शकतो की जो मॉलिक्यूल असेल त्याच्यामध्ये एक ॲटम किंवा जो मॉलिक्यूल असेल दुसरा ॲटम किंवा मॉलिक्यूलने सबस्टिट्यूट करून त्याला आपण म्हणतो सबस्टिट्यूशन रिएक्शन. नाउ देन व्हॉट इज मेंट बाय द इलेक्ट्रोफिलिक सबस्टिट्यूशन रिएक्शन. The electrophilic substitution reaction involves the reaction with the electrophile. Now what is meant by the electrophile? Electrophile are those which can be donate the pair of electrons in the formation of the covalent bond. The aromatic aldehydes and ketone undergoes the electrophilic substitution reaction such as the nitration, sulfonation and halogenation. Now it is found that the electrophilic reaction occurs mostly with the aromatic compounds, and the various examples of electrophilic substitution are the nitration reaction, that is NO2 group has to be attached, then sulfonation react with the sulfuric acid, halogenation reaction, that is reaction with the fluorine, chlorine and bromine iodine. The aldehydic and ketonic groups are the electron withdrawing by the inductive as well as the resonance effect, due to which they can be deactivate the benzene ring at the ortho and para position. In benzene ring there is the ortho, meta and para position. As ortho and para position has to be deactivated, then the remaining position is meta. So this results in the formation of the meta product. Now see how this reaction has to be takes place. Now this is nothing but the benzaldehyde, that is in benzene ring aldehydic group, that is CHO group has to be present. Now the position which is exactly near to the functional group, here the functional group is aldehyde, that is CHO, the exactly adjacent position is nothing but the ortho position. So this is the ortho position. Then adjacent to ortho position, this is nothing but the meta position. This is also meta position, and the position which is exactly opposite to functional group, it is nothing but the para position. But as we already studied about the electrophilic substitution reaction has to be meta directing reaction, means it can be gives the product at the meta position. So that means it can be gives the product at this meta position or at this meta position also. Now it undergoes the reaction of nitration with the nitric acid, that is concentric nitric acid, in presence of the sulfuric acid. Here nitric acid, that is HNO3, is written as OH and NO2. Now this OH is reacts with this hydrogen atom, that means H2O has to be eliminated here, and this nitro group has to be attached at this meta position. That means in short, from benzaldehyde we get the meta nitrobenzaldehyde. Now the second example, it is for the halogenation, especially bromination. This is the benzaldehyde, that means in benzene ring aldehydic group CHO is attached. This is the ortho position, this is the meta position, and this is the exactly opposite, that is the para position. Here it undergoes the bromination reaction in presence of the AlBr3. Here this 1H of this benzene ring reacts with this bromine, and HBr has to be eliminated, and 1Br has to be attached at this meta position, and we get the meta bromo benzaldehyde from this product. Now next one is the uses of aldehydes and ketones. Now first one is the formaldehyde. Formaldehyde, it is given by the general formula, which is nothing but the HC double bond OH. Here it contains the only one carbon atom, so it is IUPAC name as the methanol. The formaldehyde in the form of formalin. Formalin means the 40% aqueous solution of the formaldehyde, which is used for the प्रिझर्वेशन ऑफ द बायोलॉजिकल स्पेसिमेन्स. म्हणजेच बायोलॉजिकल स्पेसिमेनला आपल्याला ज्यावेळी प्रिझर्वेशन करायचे असते त्यावेळी आपण इथे फॉर्मॅल्डिहाइड यूज करतो. इट इज ऑल्सो यूज इन द मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग ऑफ सिंथेटिक पॉलिमर लाईक द बॅकेलाइट अँड सिंथेटिक डायस्टफ्स अँड इंडिगो. लाईक इंडिगो जे असते ते प्रिपेअर करण्यासाठी आपण इथे हे यूज करत असतो. नेक्स्ट वन इज द फॉर्मॅल्डिहाइड. इट इज यूज ॲज अन डिसइन्फेक्टंट. डिसइन्फेक्शन, डिस म्हणजेच रिमूव्हल, इन्फेक्टंट मीन्स इन्फेक्शन प्रोड्युसिंग. म्हणजे ज्यावेळी आपल्याला इन्फेक्शनला दूर करायचे असते त्यावेळीसुद्धा आपण जे आहे फॉर्मॅल्डिहाइड यूज करू शकतो. अँड लास्ट वन इज द इट इज यूज फॉर द सिल्वरिंग ऑफ द मिरर. नेक्स्ट आहे एसिटाल्डिहाइड. एसिटाल्डिहाइडचा फॉर्म्युला या ठिकाणी आहे CH3 डबल बॉन्ड OH, ज्याला आपण इथे इथेनॉलसुद्धा म्हणू शकतो. एसिटाल्डिहाइड इट इज यूज इन द commercial preparation of number of organic compounds like the acetic acid, ethyl alcohol etc. म्हणजे आपण म्हणू शकतो की ज्यावेळी अल्डिहाइडमध्ये ऑक्सिडेशन होत असते त्यावेळी आपल्याला ॲसिटिक ॲसिड मिळत असते, आणि ज्यावेळी त्याच्यामध्ये रिडक्शन होत असते त्यावेळी आपल्याला त्याच्यापासून इथिल अल्कोहोल मिळत असते. या रिॲक्शन आपण ऑलरेडी या चॅप्टरमध्ये स्टडी केलेल्या आहे. इट इज यूज इन द प्रिपरेशन ऑफ द DDT. DDT मीन्स डायक्लोरो डायफिनिल ट्रायक्लोरो इथेन, and it is used for the हायपोटिक अँड द स्लीप प्रोड्युसिंग ड्रग, म्हणजे जे आपण म्हणू शकतो झोप येणाऱ्या ज्या ड्रग्स असतात त्याच्यामध्ये याचा उपयोग होत असतो. नेक्स्ट आहे आपल्याला ॲसिटोन. आता ॲसिटोन म्हणजे याचा फॉर्म्युला आहे CS3 C डबल बॉन्ड O CS3. आता या ठिकाणी 3 कार्बन ॲटम आहे म्हणून याला नाव आहे IUPACमध्ये प्रोपॅनॉन. धिस ॲसिटोन इट इज यूज ॲज अ लॅबॉरेटरी अँड इंडस्ट्रियल सॉल्वंट. इंडस्ट्री किंवा लॅबॉरेटरीमध्ये त्याला सॉल्वंट म्हणून आपण मोठ्या प्रमाणात यूज करत असतो. इट इज यूज इन द प्रिपरेशन ऑफ द क्लोरोफॉर्म, आयोडोफॉर्म, ॲसिटिक ॲसिड अँड डायॲसिटोन अल्कोहोल. देन इट इज यूज इन द मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग ऑफ एक्सप्लोजिव्ह, पेंट रिमूव्हर, परफ्यूम अँड प्लास्टिंग अँड इट इज वन ऑफ द कन्स्टिट्यूएंट ऑफ द लिक्विड नेल पॉलिश. जे आपण नेल पॉलिशमध्ये यूज करत असतो त्याच्यामध्ये ॲसिटोन यूज होतो, हे सगळ्यांना माहीतच आहे. नेक्स्ट वन इज द बेन्झाल्डिहाइड. बेन्झाल्डिहाइड म्हणजे जी बेन्झिन रिंग आहे त्याच्यामध्ये एक जो आहे CHO ग्रुप प्रेझेंट असतो. बेन्झाल्डिहाइड इट इज यूज्ड ॲज अन इम्पॉर्टंट फ्लेवरिंग एजंट इन द परफ्यूम इंडस्ट्री. Then it is used in the manufacturing of the dyes like the malachite green, and it is used in the preparation of many organic compounds like the benzoic acid, benzyl chloride, etc. In this way, today we have to complete the various chemical reactions of aldehydes and ketones, their oxidation reaction, reduction reaction, then their electrophilic substitution reaction and uses. I hope all of you it understand very well. Thank you.